Welcome to the Scheuneman Show. The Scheuneman Show is a conversation-based podcast hosted by me, Julian Scheuneman, and Marquies, Beatty, and we are in connection with the Scheuneman Brand. The Scheuneman Brand is a high-end designer, Italian-made clothing brand that I started with my brother, Colin Scheuneman, and we run that together. And pretty much on this podcast, we're just here to have a good time, chill, joke around, but also keep you guys updated with everything that's going on with the brand, details behind designs, just a peek into the creative process and everything like that. But I know that nobody wants to sit around and just listen to technical talk, so don't worry, it's not going to be that. I just wanted to introduce you guys to the Scheuneman Brand, the Scheuneman Show, and all the people around it. So, Marquise, you want to say hi?
Yo, what's up? My name is Marquies. I'm a family friend. What are we
Best
Dude,
friend.
he's so funny when he talks. Like, you just listen to Marquise and you just look at him. And, like, I know you guys can't see Marquise, but if you could see Marquise.
Coming
he's
soon,
such a
by the
likable
way.
Person.
Hold on.
Yeah, everybody
Also,
loves
I'm
Marquise.
Colin. I'm the other half of Scheuneman. I won't be on the podcast all the time, but I'm here for this first one.
I wanted you guys to get a little taste of the
I like to be
whole
behind the
package.
scenes.
Yeah, he's the behind the scenes fucking amazing manager, business runner, just,
Basically,
all around good
Julian
guy.
Beautiful man.
I make it so all Julian has to do is create, and we love that. So
Yeah, we like to think up some, we like to cook up the good ideas. We like to be a little crazy on this side of it.
dude, can we talk about how cool Italy is, though?
Yeah, dude, Italy, that's
Like, it's just
I had a
who doesn't
number
love
call me
listen? Who
from
doesn't
Italy.
love pasta? Ferraris are cool.
I mean,
And
they make a
really-
lot of cool shit over there.
Yeah, and they make super good clothes.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to work with Italians.
Yeah.
Like now, I'm not saying it shouldn't be more like this here, but like they be taking breaks.
They like to have
They take like 3-hour lunches, and they don't work on the weekends. They're very strict 9 to 5s, but they do good shit. But they take their fucking time.
yeah, they're like me.
And yeah, we're super stoked.
And
I'm stoked.
I think one of the reasons that we decided to go with Italy on where we get our clothes made and who we work with is because quality is just so important to us, and we would never want to release a product that wasn't made with a lot of care and thought. So
I just think it's cool too, just to have "Made in Italy" on your label. It feels cool.
yeah, we're not doing this in our backyard.
Other countries make good shit too, but Italy is just, I don't know, it's cool, but
Yeah.
not to overkill it.
I do think it would be interesting to like find a really obscure location to get your clothes made in. Like if you were like, oh yeah, I get my clothes made in Dunkirk. Like I'm manufactured.
I'm sure they have manufacturers there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's interesting. True Religion is manufactured in El Salvador.
Yeah,
That's interesting. I wonder what the warehouses look like over there. I feel like you'd have to have a lot of fans. Like it's hot over there.
pretty sure working conditions in those places are
Yeah, that's another thing.
fucked.
We really wanted to make sure that we're paying the people that make our clothes a good wage. Like we don't want slave workers. Like that's disgusting to us. So
Yeah, and Italy is super strict labor laws. Like, they get paid. Like, there's not fucking kids making your shit. Like and they treat them right, and it's supporting businesses like that is important. So
if their age is
all
on the
businesses
clock,
like
then I don't want them making my merchandise.
Dun, dun,
So-
dun.
Yeah, so really this is an introduction
So
to
really,
what to be expecting.
Marquise, tell us a story.
Can I tell you something that happened to me yesterday? It kind of freaked me out. I couldn't talk to this man after. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
sure, go.
it's not
Tell us a
weird,
story,
but it's
Marquise.
just
I wanna
weird.
hear it.
It's weird. I don't even know if I should talk about it. Okay, I was at the club yesterday.
I was at the club. Yeah, that's the start of a good story.
Okay, and
I don't know if I should talk about it, and I was at the club.
I was at the club, okay? And there's this... He told me his age. He said, I think he's like 50. That's what he said, yeah, 50. And so there are people dancing right at the club, right? And just like he threw me off because like he was cool at first, but like once he said like the sentence he said, he got creepy to me. But he was just like looking at the dancer and he goes, "Man, she has a 17-year-old's face but a woman's body." And
Ooh.
that kind of threw me off a little bit. And now I'm just like,
Marquies, are you accusing that man of being a pedophile?
Do you think he was saying that like, hell yeah? Or was he like, this poor lady?
It's
he was enjoying
the
the looks. He was like, she has a 17-year-old's face.
like he couldn't have picked 18. Like he
Exactly.
had to
you
say
had to
17.
say 17.
Yeah.
Like,
What the fuck?
but yeah, I don't know.
I'm glad I'm not a girl, to be real though.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, it's scary.
Like they just get fucked with.
All you have to do is just imagine bleeding from your penis once a month. Like, no.
I'm cool with being a guy.
And I also
Yeah.
think I might want kids, and girls have to go through a fucking terrible time to just have a child. Like that would keep me up at night. I'd be like trying to go to bed, and I'd be like, damn, if I want a kid, I'm gonna have to push out a watermelon out my. Oh no, I don't even want to go there.
I heard sometimes it's literal watermelons.
Oh my god. I mean, have you ever seen those videos of like strippers shooting lemons out of their vaginas? That
Not
like
something I look up in my free time.
just women are amazing. That's all I'm trying to say.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Love that.
I mean, they have powers. They're like superheroes. Every time you think they can't do something, they're like, nah, dude, I can do that and this. And then pop, a lemon comes out. But, okay, so why were you sitting next to a 50-year-old at the club?
Okay, so like person in my group just went and started talking to this dude. I think he just went and started a conversation. He was dead. Like nobody was there, you know.
You were at the strip club, like at the lunch shift.
Yeah.
Like everybody was on their lunch break,
No, it was about dinner time, I'd say.
smoking their cigarette. Oh, can you imagine you get a private dance and they come in there and you just smell Newport on their breath?
Pretty sure that happens.
Yeah, that probably happens.
I'm sure I'm sure there's been worse things that you smell on their breath, but I don't want to assume.
Half of them smoke cigarettes, so
I've never been to a strip club before. Naomi, if you're listening, Naomi is my girlfriend. We might have her on the show. You never know. We're gonna keep things chaotic here.
Please no.
We're just all kinds of guests.
no, do you?
But
Do what you want.
on a regular basis, it's just gonna be me and Marquies kind of talking about stuff. You know, we're
Fucking
gonna
off, I could say.
yeah, and I'm actually excited to give you guys updates on things coming for the brand. I want to tell you guys like the ideas behind certain
Behind the scenes
designs.
stuff that you might not like if how businesses are run and like what we do and stuff is interesting to you guys. We won't be able to share that because I know I like watching shit like that
Yeah, I mean like
or just knowing things.
I'm like a big nerd or like a fan. Like I get really into stuff, and when I'm into something, I want to know everything about it. Like I want to know what the thought process was behind, like if it's a song, behind lyrics, behind like the production. Like give me the backstory. Like what was happening when you were making that song. Like just using song as an example. Like I want to know all the details, and that's what I'm gonna try to give you guys. Without exposing too much of the secret sauce.
Well, honestly, you guys have Marquies, so like, what more do you need?
I mean, I'm not chopped liver, but
He's just no, it's just so fun to glorify Marquies.
oh yeah, Soup's in here. You want to talk, Soup?
Dude, you scared her off. Soup's get the squeak. Soup's the cat, the best cat ever. We love Soup.
Dead air. Soup's got dead air.
I got the idea for Scheuneman's logo because I love cats, but like you can't just be throwing like a cute kitty cat.
No,
Or
no,
that
has
just
to
don't
be
look
a
right.
Badass.
So I was like, I need to make a cat that's badass.
Badass.
So I helped someone help me do that, and I love our logo. I think it's sick.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of good feedback on the logo, and
Yeah.
which makes me
I
very,
fuck with it a lot.
very happy. And
I can't hate the logo of our own brand. You know what I mean? So like,
yeah, no,
I want to get something cool.
I think that's like the number one rule. Like your logo.
I mean, you don't make shit you don't like, but yeah.
I mean,
But no, no, Julian's awesome too. It's just fun to say stuff to Marquies.
I
and
fucking suck.
It's been it's been cool.
well, I fucking rock.
It's been cool working with my brother
Damn,
on this and just doing something together. It's been really neat.
The fame's already going to
Make some
Marquies'
cool
head.
shit.
No.
And you know, you're on a journey with us. So it's been a long road to just get here, and it's going to be a even longer road ahead of us. Like I'm excited to we're going to do some crazy stuff. We have some plans, and it's going to be a good time. Jewel, fuck. Gonna have to cut out me trying to get the jewel from Marquise.
No.
No, you don't want to cut out my nicotine addiction? All right. So, letting you guys in on a crucial secret. Last time when we were recording last, what you guys just heard, we were on a very large time crunch. It was in the middle of the night. We were tired to shit, and there were a few issues, and we had to learn how to edit pretty much in one go around, and that was an interesting experience. Marquise was here with me, being fucking a crucial part of the team. But yeah, Jesus Christ, so much has actually happened since.
So much has happened.
Oh my God. But Colin's no longer with us. Didn't die.
Not today, but yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah, he's still kicking. But he wanted to say hi to you guys. He wanted you guys to know his voice. He will be stopping in, but you'll be hearing mostly me and him. MQ Marquise.
Get it right, son.
Get it right. But I wanted to ask you, Marquise, did you know that there's about to be like a huge storm?
Dude,
like
big ass storm. But that's the thing. It could go one way or it could go the other. It could hit us real bad. It could not.
I keep hearing that it's going to be like really bad, like inches of ice, and people are calling off work.
Power outages.
Because here's the thing, it's like coming towards us slowly, like fucking Jaws, if you look at the weather maps. And apparently it's going to start off with a bunch of rain, like all throughout today. It was supposed to be raining now, I guess, but it's not. But it's supposed to rain like all day and into the night. As the temperature drops, it's supposed to turn into snow, and then everything's going to freeze overnight. It's going to snow, and then it's going to like continue raining as well. Sleet. And sleet. But I heard sleet gang, but I heard that it's gonna be like 2 or 3 inches of like ice.
Yeah.
And like 4 to 5 inches of snow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be gnarly. I'm sad. I can't go out on the roads. But
and guess who's gonna be out there?
Are you gonna be working with Dennis?
Oh, Mr. Dennis, yes.
The name who shall not be spoken of, but he's a good boy. He
No, he's a good man. Actually,
he took over the family business of landscaping, and he's been fucking killing it. Like, I remember when he came up to my dad and he was like, "Can I mow your lawn? Like, can we get on a schedule?" And this was early on, and I don't think my dad realized how serious he was at the time. So he was like, "I'll do it myself." And once you guys get to know my dad, you'll understand. He likes to work. Some say he likes to complain a little bit, but we'll let you guys decide. I can't fucking wait for you guys to meet Bob. Like, I mean, Marquise, what do you think about Bob?
Bob is a character, okay? Oh my gosh, Bob. Dude, this man is just a one of a kind. You will never meet a Bob like this Bob.
Dude, I swear to God.
ever in your life.
When he shoots you that look, like he just loves to give his lectures, and I'm actually gonna keep it short because I just need you guys to be shock and awe when you guys witness what is Bob.
I freaking love Bob,
dude. But yeah, he'll give you a lecture, and every time you like say some crazy shit to him and like get him off guard, he like tilts his head at you, gives you that look, and he's like, "You." It's like a look that just says like, "Do you want to die, or are you stupid?"
Yeah, literally.
Like I don't know, but anyway, yeah, that storm's gonna be fucking crazy, and
That's it. Back to the storm.
dude, I'm actually a little thrown off because it's so bad, guys. I jewel too much. Like I'm literally looking at this shit like my pod's out, so we might have to pause this. But nah, we'll keep it going. I'm a trooper.
Keep it going.
But yeah, I was researching Heath Ledger this morning. Like, I don't know where my mind has gone to, but
Isn't
like,
there a new one coming out though? Like a new Batman coming out?
yeah, dude, I really want to see that. Like, we gotta go see that shit together. We'll give you guys the scoop if you guys are like scared of COVID and don't want to go out in the war zone that is the world. But yeah, it's like, it's the, I don't know what his name is, I forget, but it's the guy who was the Twilight guy.
Oh,
he's Batman.
The vampire guy?
Yeah. Apparently he's like actually a really good actor, and he has like a lot of good work after Twilight, but like nobody acknowledges it because Twilight's just so overpowering to put on your record.
Okay.
Because it's so attached to like.
Was actually like a big.
What you like Twilight?
I mean, I watched it. I read.
Did you enjoy yourself some Twilight back in the day?
Not to be cheap.
I know you were probably luring the ladies over with Twilight. But what? Sorry, what? No. What about your mom?
My mom was big into that stuff.
Really?
My mom loved that shit, dude.
I actually could not imagine that. Your mom's also an amazing character. I feel like, but like, I don't know. I hate to bring race into Twilight, but I swear to God, every white girl I've met.
Movies. It wasn't just like one movie, or did they have a
There's 4 movies.
Is there 4? Okay. Oh yeah, there was. Oh yeah. I was so young. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I've seen the one movie where there's like a huge. There's one movie where there's a huge battle, and it's like the werewolves family versus the vampire family, and they're all just duking it out for some puss, and I can't blame them, but
I can't blame them.
But yeah, it's actually an epic battle.
What side
like
would you be on?
Werewolves or vampires?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good question. Hold on, let me sip this Wawa.
If you were in her position.
Why do I have to be in her position?
Okay, in your own position.
Why can't I just pick if I want to be Ian or Edward or what's their names? Ian? I feel like that's not it.
I don't think that Edward. No, is that?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Well, we shouldn't know this. We really shouldn't. But I think I'd want to be a werewolf.
I read a book of it. Okay, I didn't fully.
Did you do a book report?
No, it was actually like a bored moment.
But really, you read it because you were bored?
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like.
Damn, I hate being bored.
I do too.
Dude, it's like the epitome of depression.
Talking about books, man. The Bones books, man.
Which one was the one? We'll talk about Bones, but was that the one where she's like addicted to heroin and she's in the zombie apocalypse?
No, that's my favorite book.
Ever since you told me about that book, I've wanted to read it. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, talk about detail, dude. Like they. Oh my.
I heard it. Isn't it like dark as shit?
I can't spoil anything. You gotta read it. You just gotta.
But like, give him a little synopsis. Like, what's it about? Like, I kind of said it, but.
It's like,
if you remember,
I think this person's. It's been, dude. I was in. Yeah, it was freshman year. My teacher recommended it to me actually, but it's like this.
Get the mic a little closer, buddy.
A guy living a normal life, and then all of a sudden a zombie apocalypse happens, right?
So it's from the perspective of a dude.
Yeah. So
I thought it was a girl for some reason. But okay, go ahead.
Yes. Dude, you cut me off guard now because I'm thinking, is it a girl or is it no? Is it
maybe he has a girlfriend.
No, because dude, like, all right, so apocalypse, and then like they describe it, just like it gets into detail about everything, about like what's happening in that moment and all that stuff, and then he eventually goes out and explores, and
Do you
tries
know
to
where it takes
find-
place?
No, I actually don't. I don't know what.
Shit, we'll have to figure that out, dude. So soon we'll have like a computer where we can like pull shit up. Actually, I probably could pull shit up on my computer right now, but we're not that confident in this.
And I take that back. It wasn't a guy actually living a normal life. It was I think it was a heroin addict.
Yeah, I think it is heroin addict. I remember that specifically being told to me.
That's what happened. I take all
Hey, heroin addicts are normal people too.
It clicked in my head. It really just clicked in my head. Okay, so heroin addict, he does the drugs. All of a sudden, zombie apocalypse happens. He thinks he's tripping the balls, dude. And
Imagine being on acid when you see your first zombie, bro.
Huh? Oh, dude.
I would probably have a heart attack. I'd probably tap out that night. I'd be like, oh, bye. I've had bad trips before, and that was just me like tweaking on life. But if you take life and flip it on its head right in front of me when shit's moving around, oh no. But
no.
So yeah, I gotta read that book. Maybe we'll have a little book club for the podcast. We'll assign books to the boys.
We could.
Okay, well, you never know. Maybe our fan base will be girls.
Maybe.
No fucking. I'm calling it now. What do you think?
All kids. We have to read children books.
Oh shit! If we're attracting a bunch of kids to listen to this, it's gonna scare me a little bit. But I mean, I am a fucking child at heart. We're young as shit. I don't know if we said this, but I'm 21, about to be 22. Marquies, you're 22, right?
Yes, sir.
Fuck.
22 years old.
Damn, I'm getting too old for this shit, man. But dude, I have some things I want to talk about, but I'm trying to think about how to maneuver how I talk about it. But it's just too crazy not to talk about. And that's some of the stuff. I want to tell you guys stories about my life because I don't have like the craziest life. I don't have my life isn't like the littest, but I've got stories. Marquies has stories, and I love telling them. But some of the craziest shit happened to me the other night, and I'm still kind of pissed about it. Like I don't know if I can say this, but like I'm tempted to sue. It's because it's fucked up. I was to make I'm gonna give you some of the details, but it's kind of
hold on.
I gotta keep some stuff
into that. Now, can I tell you, if you did not come out, I know that nobody would want to go through that or anything like that, but you didn't even want to come out at first.
I know because originally we planned to do the podcast, and then this motherfucker hits me up and says that there's a little hotel kickback with a few of my really good friends, and that's hard to turn down.
Yes,
but
sir,
I was in a pissed off mood.
Turned it down.
I was in a pissed off mood. I'm sorry. I spazzed and had a little bit of a sissy fit.
It's okay.
And
Love you.
I had to walk it off and managed to get you can get sick from being out in the cold, right? I don't know.
I've always
not sick,
not, like,
not to worry you. But like
like when you get cold, your nose starts running a lot and shit like that.
Yeah.
And you want to wipe.
Yeah, shit was happening to me.
You touch all this stuff, and and you're just
yeah. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily mean that the cold is gonna make you sick. It's like when you are cold, you do shit that's gonna get you sick, kind of.
Basically, that's what I.
And I think your immune system may lower, but we are not doctors.
But the cold can. I mean, like.
But anyway, I picked up a little bit of a sore throat walking around the parking lot, being a little bitch, thinking about if I wanted to hang out or go home and work and be a loner. But I decided to come out and hang out, and it was a good time. And had a couple drinks, nothing crazy, and at one point so let me just explain. We were at this nice hotel, like the Hilton. Like it.
Luxury.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. It was.
I mean,
it was nice. It was.
Been in nicer, but
It was really. It had walk.
No, it was a nice hotel. Like what, like 500 a night?
It was 500. Yeah, 500.
Yeah. And so we're in this nice hotel. Just want to paint the picture. On like the what? Like the 5th floor, 6th floor. Ooh, high up. We're all the way
I
up.
think I remember the room number. Hold on.
No, we don't need to give them the room number. But so yeah, it's a nice little room. It's got a good couch, a pull out with a nice bed, big enough for whatever. And
What was it? King
mini
size?
fridge.
They had a king size.
It was a pretty fucking big bed.
In the room, it had like desks,
But yeah,
a
so
whole bunch of like.
we were hanging out in there, just having drinks and chilling, catching up, just trying to have a good time. And up like at about, I'd say like 2:30 in the morning, me and my buddy decided to drive to my house for reasons to remain sealed. But I was just going to my house, okay? I was just going to my house.
Yeah.
And so we were driving there and not smoking, not anything like that. We had smoked that night, so there was a bit of an odor. Actually, allegedly. Allegedly. All this is allegedly. And so we ended up getting pulled over driving down through the city, and I'm going to leave a good bit of this out because we're still dealing with some of this shit, but they said they smelled weed, and they pulled us out of the car and blah blah blah. I get put into the back of a cop car.
Do the blah blah blah. Come on.
Well, I mean, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, they're like, the guy comes up to the window, like both of our windows. There's 2 cops at this point, and like he's like, roll it down. And at this point, I'm hitting my jewel because, as discussed before, I'm an addict. And oh god, Colin's calling. But we're gonna try and keep this going. Oh my god! All right, Colin, you're live. What's up?
Well, I just want to let you know I have your debit card.
Yeah, I heard. That's I lost my debit card. This might get cut. I don't know.
Yeah, it might.
But yeah. So Are you coming home soon, or what's the deal with that?
It's like 5:30ish.
Okay. Well,
The small condoms and anal lube that you asked for too.
we're definitely gonna have to cut this now. No, I'm good. Just
Oh, yeah.
I'll probably text you when we get done with this and hop on.
Was it the small you wanted?
You're breaking up. I can't really hear you. I'm sorry.
All right, love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye. Yeah, me and my brother are in a gay relationship.
They fun.
So where was I? God damn it. Oh yeah, so he's like, I'm hitting my jewel. He's like, roll down your window, and he has these crank windows. By the way, like, what the fuck?
Oh, he does. He has the
The
crank
fuck?
ones. Oh yeah.
There's literally color changing cars, and this guy's riding it with crank windows. Anyway,
I mean, some of the baddest cars still have crank. You don't like, bro.
I mean, it's kind of a vibe. I don't know. Well, I was hitting my jewel, and he says roll down the window, and he starts talking. He's like, smells like weed. It actually stinks. You guys high, blah, blah, blah. And there's smoke just rolling out of the car because I just hit my jewel. We hadn't smoked in the car, not to my knowledge. And so there's smoke rolling out of the car as I'm looking at this cop saying that we're not smoking. And I was like, sorry, the smoke is just my jewel. I'm sorry about that. And he was like, yeah, I'm sure it is. And I was like, fuck. But so yeah, and it's just me and my friend at this point. Marquies is not in the car. Marquies and my other friends were waiting back at the hotel, just so you guys know. And but yeah, so the cop is like, oh, it smells like weed. You guys are definitely driving around high. Get out of the car and get in the back of my car. And they fucking handcuff me. And So they put me in the back of the cop car, and I'm sitting there, and they're bringing my friend to the cop car, and as they're handcuffing him, these clearly drunk people are walking down the street, and they see what's going on, and they're like, huh, huh, let's fuck with them, and like, I mean, I'm sure that's what they said, and then they yell out, that's why you don't sell drugs, dumbass. And then the cop has the nerve to like look at my friend and go, huh, looks like they know you. And me and my friend are both just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Like, and he's like, no, dude, they don't know me. They're just drunk. And he's like, well, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they'd say that to anybody. And
Just trying to pin more shit on you.
it's just so stupid. And like, so right then and there, I was like, these cops are assholes. Like, what the fuck? And so I'm sitting in the back of the cop car just waiting. And out of nowhere, a fucking car just smashes into the back of the cop car that I'm in. And like hard as fuck. And we were on like a road that the speed limit was like 35 miles, I think. And dude, this guy must have been going like 50 at least, and it just smashes into the cop car. My handcuffs and my arms just jolt and jam into my back. My shit's hurting now, and so I'm like, no fucking way. This like I'm in this shit right now, and this guy just slams into us. Like, what the fuck? And by the way, I wasn't too stressed out at this moment because I have my medical card myself, and I wasn't driving, and I didn't have anything on me, so I wasn't really too worried. So, and then the car smashes into us, and I'm like, dude, what? Like, and also I immediately start thinking about how I'm going to talk about this on the podcast, because it's just like, what kind of luck is that,
Bro, you guys went through the worst. How does a guy just fucking end up running it? Like, what? So, hold on, wait. Honestly, though, like, do you still feel, like, pain and shit from...
It's actually, okay, so here's the weirdest thing. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. And my back is a little bit sore. There's like kind of a bit of a bump, like a little above my hip. But I mean, it's a little bruise, not bad. But the weirdest thing is I'm the most sore, like right in my like thighs, like my thunder thighs. But no, like it's like
Fuck
on
you,
the top
thunder.
of like middle of my thighs. It's like really sore for some reason. I don't know why, but I think that's got to be what it is because I haven't done anything else.
You're sitting in the back of the cop car, right?
Yeah,
Okay, and you're obviously handcuffed, okay? And, like...
hands behind my back.
Well, yeah, behind your back. So, like, did you, like, go forward and, like, hit the front of the seat or anything? Or, like...
Good question.
Because you know how, like, you can't really sit back on your hands, you know? So...
Yeah.
I mean, like, you can, but, like...
At this point, I had my hands like pretty much they were behind my back and like in the center of my back, not like the lower center. So I was kind of sitting on them, but not really. Like my knuckles were touching the seat, and so when it hit, I didn't like go really forward and hit anything because they had the seatbelts clipped in a weird ass way that only cop cars.
They put the seatbelt on you?
They didn't put a seatbelt on me. They had like, for some reason, they had a seatbelt that like went diagonally across to the other side of the back seat, and then another seatbelt that went and made like an X diagonally. So it's like practically pressing up against my face. And then there was like another one that was like loose by where I was sitting. So the seat, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but like I guess in the cop cars the seatbelts can be clipped in all kinds of weird ways.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's for, but
I don't know. I just always, like, usually they just go back in before they leave, and then they do all that, like, get you ready, and then, like...
yeah. Well, no, they never seatbelt. They didn't undo the seatbelt, so I was like, had to bend my neck to get into the car and get under the seatbelt, and because it was, I can't explain it. It was just weird. I'm sure some people know what I'm saying, but I haven't seen that until that happened. But so yeah, I didn't go forward, but my hands like pressed really hard into my spinal cord practically, and like the most impact was from me like hitting the back of the seat and like kind of bumping off that. But I was just, it was like adrenaline because I had just gotten pulled over and just what happened. So I didn't really feel it until a little bit afterwards.
Yeah, and while that happened, me and my friends are sitting at the hotel.
Dude, it's the funniest fucking thing. While I'm going through some bullshit, like it gets worse. I'm gonna leave a little bit of that out, but while I'm enduring fucking terrible reality, my buddies are all doing backstrokes and a nice ass
Yeah, we
hill.
were having a good time.
They snuck into a fucking pool.
They were like,
jacuzzi.
"Ooh, this thing has to have a jacuzzi. Has to have a pool."
Oh my
So we ended up going well, that was like 3.
Yeah, it was like
some
3:30. You guys are fucking swimming, doing backstrokes, and I'm fucking involved in an accident and being prosecuted. It was such bullshit, dude. I don't even. They like never. I ended up being arrested for a bullshit. I mean, well, this is on paper. Like they've. Yeah, I got arrested for a bullshit reason, and I didn't do anything. Like I was innocent. Like it sounds like, oh, everybody says that. Like I literally didn't do anything, and they tried to put something on me, and so they like I ended up having to go to headquarters and all this bullshit. Get like I had to give them my fingerprints and all this shit. It was just dumb.
Man, that place was nice. The hotel, man, like
Yeah, and then he's talking about, oh, it was nice.
Went to the store.
It was so nice.
Buy what we got: mac and cheese, and we got blueberry muffins, some drinks and stuff. And then,
dude, stop talking about your muffins, bro. I'm still trying to get my phone back because they didn't let me put it in my pocket. They thought I was pulling for something else, and my phone along with other belongings is stuck in an impounded car, and I'm trying to get that back. They never even read me my Miranda rights when I was arrested. It's just all a bunch of bullshit. Oh, and I left this part out. When that drunk guy crashed into the cop car, they were abusive to this man. Like they were like, "You dumb motherfucker, get the fuck out of your car, on the ground." And they're like jamming the knee into the back, like in his back, and he's like, I'm sorry. Is everybody okay? Like, dude, it was rough. But sorry, what were you saying? I'm so sorry. Oh, you were talking about muffins.
I was just, yeah, and then we go back up and 2 hours fly by and we're just like, where the hell are they? What the hell is going on?
Were you guys worried about
Are
me?
they okay? Like, we spam called you guys so much and
I'm sure it looked like I could just like dipped out on you guys because earlier I was having my little hissy fit.
yeah.
But nah, dude, I'll just skip to after everything was said and done at like about 7 or like 6:45 in the morning. It's still dark, freezing out. After I told them if I could just get one phone call, I can get a ride home. They just walked us to the door, unhandcuffed us, and they were like, "All right, have a good day." Just had to walk around and find, like, I had no phone. Neither one of us had a phone. We had to walk around asking homeless people for phones. And do you know how fucking rude that sounds? Hey, man, you got a phone? He's like, you see this box? I live in this box. I don't got a fucking phone.
Damn.
Nah, it was rough. Like, at one point, I was, like, looking for someone on this barren street because it's, like, early in the morning. And I see someone, I'm like, oh, dude, should we ask him for a phone? And he's like, oh, wait a second, we'll see. And because he looked a little rough. And about 5 seconds go by, and then he bends over and picks up a cigarette butt off the floor and lights it. And we're like, oh, well, no, that's a good sign. Let's not ask him for a phone. Whoa. Just a whole bunch of shit. We'll get into it. But, yeah, the website is, at this point now, we are, like, days away from dropping, and I am so fucking excited.
I'm so excited.
Dude, it's gonna be so amazing. We've been like working on this for over a year and just getting everything ready, and it's finally coming. And dude,
It's coming to life.
I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for you guys to see. And right after that, just more and more is coming, and we're gonna be persistent.
He's alive.
What day you think we should do this podcast on? What do you think we should try and drop it on every week? It doesn't have to be the day we do it, just the day that we release it for these guys.
I don't know. I thought you said Sunday. You wanted to release it. Sundays with Scheuneman.
Yeah, I think probably Sundays, because
At least
we stand for God.
Sundays, yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna be trying to give you guys a 30-minute to an hour, maybe longer, podcast every Sunday, and have guests on, talk about Scheuneman, talk about just life. We're gonna have a good time.
A great time.
I'm out of water.
Oh no!
Wow.
I'm almost out of.
Oh, dude, I want to ask you for some Sprite so bad.
I got some water.
Wow. All right. I get it.
I'm just playing.
Can I have one sip?
Yeah, you can have a sip.
Dude, we've been trying to find out, we're new to this, and we're on GarageBand, and we're trying to figure out how to see how long the podcast is without just, timing it while listening to it. And right now, we're at 1,200 bars. We got bars.
Divided by, what was it?
Oh, 30.
30, yeah.
I waterfalled it. But yeah, guys. We'll definitely be getting more comfortable, better at this. But I think it's going well.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm excited. But I think we're going to call it a day for this episode. And we'll see you guys next Sunday. And who knows what that'll be. Maybe we'll try and cook something interesting up. Maybe a guest. Or maybe we'll keep it a good time. No guest. I don't know.
I don't know either.
We did have Colin and Soup on.
Yeah. You already had it, yeah. I mean, we might have a whole room full of people in here. We never know.
Oh, yeah, dude. I was really tempted to start a podcast at the hotel, but I didn't want to drive all the way to get the stuff.
That was such a list.
Because
we were sweet.
Yeah, dude. We had a whole commentary on how this picture above the bed looked like it looked like a child drew it. I don't like to hate on art. Whatever you like, but it really did look like a child's drawing, multicolored paint stuff, but every part of it looked like a dick. It was all just dick shapes. I'm not just looking for dicks. It really did look like a bunch of dicks.
Were you one of those kids in high school that was drawing dicks everywhere?
Dude, do you remember Zane?
Oh yeah,
bro.
I remember you telling me about that.
There was this kid that my brother hung out with a lot as a kid, and he would come over to the house, and one thing that he loved to do is hide dicks. With a Sharpie, he would just draw little dicks around the house. It was really funny at the time, looking back on it, kind of shitty, because there's, to this day, still I see dicks in my house, or not my old house.
Isn't there one on the ceiling fan?
I was looking at it when we were talking to my dad the other day. It's so funny. There's one on my ceiling fan. There used to be one on my piggy bank. Oh, dude.
I wonder how many dicks he's placed throughout
A
his life.
lot of dicks. A lot of dicks. He really had an effect on us. We started putting dicks on our friends' faces when they went to sleep.
Oh, dude. Dude, the memories.
And
get into that.
Yeah, we're gonna rehash some stuff.
Yeah.
We gotta see what's legal to talk about. We gotta keep the image nice and bright and clean because we're good people.
Yeah, we are good. Deep down, we are great people. We're good.
Not even deep down. All over. I'm just deep down. But I really care about you guys. I'm looking out for your mental health. I'm here for you. Leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll do my best to get back to it. But I'm going to start seeing you motherfuckers talking mad shit. And because I know you YouTube commenters. There's not too many nice ones. But whatever.
Whatever.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Or jump off of it. Whatever.
Oh, it's burning.
Yep.
Burning.
But yeah, so what should the outro be? What do we say at the end?
This is it.
I guess it is. I guess this is it.